Good evening, Croiso. Welcome back after a busy weekend in Oithnoth. I don't know what busy is. I'll have to look up busy in Welsh. It's another word to learn. Yeah, so there we go. So it's been a busy weekend. Not in the game exactly, but in real life. I've been very busy with my art business. I keep meaning to do a video about that. Which I know is not entirely related, but I know there are people out there who are just interested in other things I do. Let's move that out of the way so I can press on the button. Hope everybody is well. I apologise once again to the people that make comments on my video, like Nickster and names. I should have checked the names before I did the video. But it's lovely to always speak to people who are involved, and I'm sorry that I am slow to reply. It's nothing. Please don't take it personally. It is just that I am easily distracted and fairly lazy, which I know is not a great combination, but there we are. Your comments are appreciated, and I will try and reply. I know that I'm a bad person. So anyway, we're back on the game now. I did sort of mention previously that I was going to try the summon method, where you wait until you get good summons on your daily summons, and then you go do a big summons, and that's when you get the best heroes. Obviously, you can see, and I'm now down to like 8 summons, and they're all basic ones. So I've used up my summons. And let's be honest, in terms of weapons, it did not work. I gained precisely nothing that I've kept. So I ate all the weapons I kept. So they've already gone. In terms of heroes, it was slightly more successful. I didn't get any. I did my daily summons. I got 2 3-stars. I was like, right, that's it. I'm going for it. So then I got a load of 3-star heroes, all season 1s, except for. And I was rather pleased about this. He's only a 3-star, but I now have Pumpernickel, the Pain, the red. I was going to say the Purple Peril, but that's a different business altogether. So obviously he's going to be leveled up fairly quickly. Yes, so he's massively overpowered. And will be very crucial in the coming tournaments and so on and so forth for 3-stars. So yes, you can expect to see me level him up as quickly as possible. Moving on to the tournament itself, here we are, bottom 25%, doesn't surprise me. Defences, I've only been hit once by a team. I'm not going to try and pronounce that, I beg your pardon, but there we are. And here we are, so this is our attacks with this. It is no red is allowed. It is, let me just double check that, it is but buff booster, no reds allowed. Yeah, so buff booster. So buff boosters are an interesting one. This is Magnus, who is a terrible choice for this. He doesn't add any buffs, and he's the wrong colour. So terrible choice to tank. Terrible choice to put what's her name next gem next to him. So yep, do better. I will expect to win this. If I lose it, which is not impossible, then then I will be cross. And when I get cross, people die. No, they don't. I'm kidding. Obviously, nobody cares really. But there we are. But yeah, no, it should be a relatively easy win. This doesn't mean it will be. The boards can still. I mean, ultimately, you're always dependent to a fair degree on a board. I've just realised I should have put a what's his name? Leapfrog in with my Victorious. If I'd put a Leapfrog in with my Victorious, then they would have gained the critical attack chance, which with the buff boost is it's quite an effective thing really. Should be. You can see he's gained the critical attack boost there. Won't be enough to win him this one, I don't think, but yeah, note for myself for the next one. And with buff boosters, there's no harm in taking healers as well. Healers are most effective when you are dealing with on rapid charge tournaments, and suddenly most healers who are average or slow suddenly become really, really useful. Let's go in with some yellows. Okay, yep, and yeah. I'm happy with that. Yeah, this should be, again, two purples next to each other is a mistake. Couple of yellows to balance it out. It's a bit too little too late, I'm afraid, with this one. Should be an easy win. I mean, the fact that I was about to say I've killed 2 of their heroes in the first 2 moves, but I haven't, because firstly their hero didn't die, and secondly when he did die he revived, which is just rude. Yeah, revivers, as you may as you doubtless know, are a pet peeve of mine. Hopefully CMYK will make them all miss. That would be nice. That's what their CMYK will do to me. Counter-attack. The trouble is although, because obviously I've gone with, to counteract their tank, I've gone with yellow heroes. It's not a bad idea to take yellow heroes to counterbalance a purple tank, but too little, too late. You need like one either side of the tank, and you would have been way better off with a green tank, because you can't take blues. Again, same thing. Lots of greens, which is the right choice, but you should have gone with a green tank. There's no particular reason, I would argue, to go for CMYK as your tank. Not that, it's... Oh, did I pause that? No. No. It's not that CMYK is a bad tank choice. It's just that the colour choice is wrong for this tournament. This is going to be a slightly harder one. Doesn't mean I'm going to win, etc., etc. Usual caveats apply. I'm loving not actually having to face off against what's his face as well this round, because he's, of course, being a red hero, he's banned. Pumpernickel, who's, as I've often said, is massively overpowered. Yeah, so you see, this is what I was talking about terrible boards. It giving them way more of a chance than they deserved. 3 tiles would have been enough to kill CMYK. As it was, it came down to the special skills of my heroes. I could just do with some purples would be nice. Just a few purples. Nothing too much. Not asking a lot. There we go. So some... finally we have a few purples in play. Might be too little too late. I don't know. I can't remember your name. Fiona. Fiona has withstood the charge thing. That's good. Hopefully this might kill... Somebody's going to die. Although nobody's going to stay dead, obviously, because why would that happen? Again, grumbling about revivers and how my revivers never revive and how their revivers always revive. I'm going to target Michelle. Yes, Michelle of the Resistance. Oh, she's now killed. My own person has killed themselves, which I knew was a risk. I didn't know it was a risk. I'm not going to lie and pretend that it wasn't. I'm just surprised that enough damage was done. Purples, although they are colour stacked, will not be massively effective against another purple. However, 4 purple tiles should be enough to finish her off, I believe. Yep. And this should be enough to finish off... Oh, actually, that was a mistake. I was going to say it would be enough to finish him off, accepting, of course, that he's got counter-attack up. So it actually came closer to finishing me off. Counter-attack is now gone, so now I can do this. Boom, and down he goes. Bye, bye, bye. There we are. Tidy. Let's see. Okay. Blue tank, very curious choice. Sea Captain, what's his face over there in the corner? I think Sea Captain can be quite effective. I can't remember. I need to do some work on getting some of those, some more costumes and such. Going to do this. This will trigger a combo. Oh, and a 5-in-a-row green. Oh dear, that's not looking good for the team I'm facing, really. Because I do this, half of them. This should do a massive amount of damage. Might... Ooh, took out 1 hero. I did think it might take out 3, but there we are. Now I can do this. Boof my busts. That's a different ball game entirely. Boom, 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 ba-boom, boom, and there we are. Yeah. So wrong team, totally wrong team. So far, I haven't had a single team I would say had made the right choice in tank. Let's see if we can keep that going. I salute you. You have chosen a green tank and a load of green heroes. Green, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong if you're doing green, because I can't take any reds, so yeah, you can take entirely greens. It's I can't colour stack against you at all. It's not a bad option. Costume leapfrog. Target nearby enemies get my 50% healing received. I would actually have preferred regular leapfrog for this, simply because he is a buff. He puts on a buff, and this is a buff boosting tournament. Yeah, so that's my personal thing, but I'm not sure how much difference it will make, because I think you get a slight attack advantage having a costumed one anyway. I think they have slightly higher stats all round. I could buff boosting is going to be helpful here at some point, hopefully. Let's do this, see where this takes me. Tiles are flying. Right, this should put a buff on all of my heroes. Right, yeah, it does put a buff on all of my heroes. That's good news. I'm just umming and ahhing. I'm going to do this. I know ghosting green tiles might seem like an odd choice, but I'd quite like to get Victoria ready if she survives this. It's going to be a close one, this one, I think. Victoria can then go for this. And then I'm going to do this, which will trigger a small combo. Get some more green tiles in play. It might... Oh, that might be enough. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough. I think this will do it. It should be enough to take care of a single Victoria. Lo, I smoked their ruin upon the mountainside. Top 1% as it should be. I'm on, yes, there we are. 5 wins. Defence is holding at A. That's a very good start to the tournament. I can't complain about that. Leaderboard 2676 is going to... Oh, I was going to say put me in the top 100, but actually just shows how close it is after the first round. And the first round really basically means very, very little. Yeah, there we are. We'll see if we can keep that rolling. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, thank you as ever for watching. Please do remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.